Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 6 of the When in Doubt podcast. Today we got 5 of the boys in person. We got Hayden, Matthew,
Liam,
Jack, and Gavin.
and Matthew's playing Pokemon Go, so it's a good day.
I'm watching. No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 6. We're absolutely hyped to have 5 of the boys on today. We are obviously filming this on the same day as the last one, if you can't tell. I'm going to be honest, we had to kick Noah off. Liam and Jack say it was because of his music taste. I say it was because of the fact that the car audio kind of threw off the audio.
Yeah, the call didn't work very well.
The call didn't work very well. We're going to try to figure it out. We're hoping to upgrade the setup a little bit very soon with better equipment. So that'll be very nice for you guys.
We have the best equipment right now. I don't even know what
and it'll also be a lot nicer for people who are calling in. So hopefully we'll get that soon. But as of right now, we're kind of scuffed. So today we're going to play a little 1 minute / 30-second game. We did this, was it episode 2 when we did this? I think
episode 1 or 2. Probably 2.
I think it was episode 2 we did this.
Because first was the boys trip.
Yeah.
Episode 2 was the 30-second game.
Yeah. So we this is kind of a flashback to episode 2. We did this game where basically each of us go through and we say a topic that none of us know. None of us know each other's topics that we brought. And then we're all going to vote. And for this episode, because we're just doing this as the whole episode, we're going to choose the top 2 voted on topics, and we're going to talk about those topics. So, sending it over to Liam, here from Florida. Shout out.
I mean, I didn't really have a lot of time to think about topic because I was just informed about this. Also, I didn't watch episode 2 or any of the podcasts for that matter, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm just here.
Bro's a certified hater on his own podcast.
Hey, listen. All right. My topic, I'm just going to do New Year's Eve into the new year. Just talk about that, what we did.
Okay, Matthew, over here, he's actually probably watching it right now.
I am looking back at the last play of the Alabama-Michigan game, and the college football playoffs is my topic in which I'd like to talk about.
Yeah, which is valid. We talked about that a lot in episode. Was that 1? I think. Yeah.
That was episode 1.
Yeah.
We talked about it about the standings and who got in. And
extensively. So
now we're
you
gonna talk about how
Matthew
Michigan
came out with the stat book and everything.
Yeah, Matthew
had all
is
the info.
is a hardcore Michigan fan, and Jack up here has got a little beef possibly because
hardcore Alabama fan over here.
well, he might be going to Alabama, which is kind of wild.
not for football though.
He's the starting quarterback at Alabama freshman year. Okay, so my topic, I actually pitched this. I'm kind of breaking my own rule because I was kind of hoping that everybody had new topics and not reused topics. But listen, we got 5 of the 6 boys here, and I think it would be pretty funny. It's like first impressions of us meeting each other, and like when we all met each other, how we all met each other. That'd be pretty funny. So
I know our first impressions are kind of crazy.
Yeah. So we need to run that up. So I think that's my topic we should vote for. But
What do I
Gavin,
even say for you?
Now hear me out. I thought Liam was going to take mine. I got really scared because I didn't have a backup topic. But my topic was New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals. Like I know I know New Year's resolutions isn't really like a thing anymore. But just like
Yeah, because nobody
what
wants
you
to
trying to do
improve
this year?
themselves.
You trying to
nobody cares about themselves anymore.
yeah. So what are you trying to do this year basically?
Okay.
What you trying to do?
Fair enough. I also had minimal time to think about it. I just came up with mine while Matthew was saying his power ranking Will Ferrell movies. I think would be a cool topic
okay.
to do.
Okay, that's
interesting.
I was just gonna say though, like that could be an
It
entire
goes a
episode.
little bit into like the Marvel episode.
I was gonna say that could
more
be,
recent.
which is our most successful episode as of right now. So maybe we'll have to make that a full episode sometime.
Maybe.
I
We could
feel
also
like,
do a Star Wars ranking.
yeah,
That'd
we
be
could.
cool.
I feel like
Do a couple different
ranking.
rankings.
Just don't say that it's the best movies you've ever seen apparently.
yeah, apparently, or we'll just get absolutely.
Yeah.
What, dude?
God.
Wow.
We are off the air,
That was
ladies
definitely a
and
minute 30
gentlemen.
seconds in. I think just here catching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's head through and let's vote. Liam, you want to start off? What do you want to vote for?
I vote for your topic.
www.
We get 2 votes?
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Since we're going for 2 topics, let's do 2 votes each. So Liam, you got 1 vote for me. What's your other vote for?
Let me think. I'll do that, and I'll do yours just because it's the new year. It just kind of makes sense to mention
That's fair
resolutions.
enough.
Plus, I feel like that's kind of like a quick topic we can kind of run through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue, Matthew.
I'm gonna vote for yours. You can't vote for your own, can you?
Oh. I was hoping for a vote. I was gonna just go my own.
No, you can't vote for Yoan.
Yeah,
I kind of want to do yours like on a different episode though. But
Yeah, how about this? Let's make a quick group decision. Jack, you can come and we'll do that episode, like as a full episode. We'll do
Yeah.
Adam Sandler movie ranking. So we're taking that.
What?
Whoa! What am I on?
Wow.
Sorry.
Well, or just do top comedy movies.
Yeah,
We
that
can
too.
do
That- sorry,
Adam
that's-
Sandler.
We'll do that in March when Jack actually shows up
Ben
again.
Stiller, Owen Wilson.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same vibe. Like, come on. Don't
They're all like the same movie.
Okay.
all like the same movie.
Guys, we need to get through this. We're gonna spend half our video just deciding.
Okay, so what was your other vote then? Let's not vote for Jack. So you can either vote for Liam or Gavin.
I voted for you and
You can't vote for Jack.
He's voting
well,
for
these two
Gavin.
are pretty much the same thing, so it's literally gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Then vote for one of them.
Well, then I'll do Gavin, so that has 2 votes.
Yep.
We can talk about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Okay, I'm voting for Matthews for sure, and I'm voting for Liam's. Okay, next.
That doesn't work.
Hayden's and Liam's.
I'm voting for. Oh, I have the deciding vote.
Yes,
don't
you
I?
do.
Ooh.
Well, Hayden's is-
Hayden's already
I'm voting
doing it.
Hayden's.
Okay.
Hayden's is definitely in. And then.
So then either Liam's, which is like, what did you do, or Gavin's.
Or you just vote for
Or
Matthew and we
I think
combine
I
them.
I think I gotta do Liam's. What did you do?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
I
Gavin.
didn't do anything on New Year's Eve.
yeah.
Well,
okay.
we can talk about New Year's
It can
resolutions.
kind of be a combined. You guys get
Yeah,
a little
combined.
two-man.
We're just
situation.
completely changing the rules as we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our own podcast. We can do that. Okay, so let's start it off. First impressions. Who do we want to start? Well, let me just get mine out of the way quick
Yeah.
for a few people. First off, me and Matthew, we grew up together. Our families are like super good friends.
Mhm.
So like we grew up.
I don't remember meeting.
Yeah.
Because we have literally baby pictures.
Yeah, we
together.
grew up in the same
'Cause
neighborhood.
we were born 29 days apart.
Yeah, I'm older. Haha.
No, yeah. So I don't know. Goo Goo Gaga was my first impression.
That's
Okay,
so
now-
valid.
Well, because I was a baby. I don't know.
Okay, I guess it's fair. Liam. So my first impression of Liam, I met Liam through this like homeschooling thing we both did. This is obviously back when Liam lived here.
Yep. This
Um,
was back in what 2018.
Yeah, and I knew so like Liam was kind of like already knew people at this group that actually me and Jack were joining.
Yeah.
We joined
Yeah.
the same year, right?
We
Yeah.
joined
So
exact same
me and Jack joined this group like the same year, and Liam was already there. So I feel like for me personally, my like first impression of Liam was like, dang, this guy's kind of cool because like he was already in. So I was like, he already had his like friend group. He already had people he hanged out with, and I wanted to kind of like get to know him because yeah, you know what? Don't,
Hung out with.
yeah, you know what?
More hate comments coming our way.
Like, bro, chill. Like
This
it's
guy even taking English class?
How was
gosh.
this guy a senior in high school?
Yeah, like, bro.
Hanged at home.
So
Those are not two words.
I can't say anything anymore, bro.
You said
Crazy.
hung?
Yeah.
Anyways, keep going. Keep
Anyway,
going.
so I feel like that was my first impression of Leah. I thought it was like, dude's kind of cool. So then Gavin, it's actually kind of funny because me, Jack, and Matthew were all on the same baseball team, rookie league baseball team, and
I was the rival team.
yeah, and
I was the
Gavin.
catcher.
Oh.
And Gavin was actually on the team that we beat in the championship.
Let's talk about this championship game, right? Finals, like we're in the
13 to
final.
4. Like,
No, it wasn't
so
even.
huge
No,
blowout.
final inning, right?
Yeah,
We're losing by 1 run.
This is a true story.
Runner on third, 2 outs.
This is a true story.
This little short, skinny guy goes up to the plate, hits one, bounces right to Hayden at pitcher. Now Hayden has 2 options. 1, mess up the throw to first.
What?
Good option.
I don't-
Or 2, you can throw to first, get the final out, and win by 1 run. Do you know what he did? He threw to first, and my team lost by 1 run.
That is a true story.
Wow.
I threw it to my friend Lucas.
Now this is
Do
a
you
great time
remember
for
that
my
kid?
first impression
I
of
remember
Hayden.
Lucas,
Yeah.
the Cubs fan.
Yes,
With
yeah.
glasses.
Yes.
Little
So,
weirdo.
so we had a lot
Oh,
of
Jesus.
I don't remember.
we had a lot of 4 eyes on the team, but we took out Gavin's team. And the funny story was that my younger brother was actually on the same team as Gavin's younger brother, so they became friends. And then I got to introduce to Gavin through my brother and his younger brother being friends. And now, I'm
Now, I mean, we still hate each other, but
and now I
I
still
still have
really
beef
go-
with him for that one
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Wow,
so that's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
instead of rivaling at baseball, you guys are rivaling at Mario Kart.
Yeah, facts. Me and
So-
Gavin have a big
I
Mario.
beat him the other day.
Yeah.
No, we tied
At Walmart.
at
See?
one time at
See?
Walmart, but I'm not gonna cap Gavin. At least admit it.
I
I'm
beat him
better
at
than-
Walmart.
But admit it in general, I'm definitely better than you.
I've been better lately.
No, what are you on? I beat you. Okay,
In the last
that is
week?
cap.
In the last
no,
week?
in the
Look
last
at me in
week,
the eyes.
Okay,
Look at
wait.
me in the eyes.
I beat
I
you.
would agree with Gavin.
I
He's-
beat him
No, no,
7-1.
I understand.
When? We tied.
Recently.
Recently,
like
he's
in
been
this
getting
last,
better.
In this
I'm
last
not-
He's
week,
been getting better, but I've been so
in
much-
this last
Oh my
week.
gosh.
Yeah, they had to move me to the back.
Yeah, we did because you're so freaking loud
Apparently, I'm too loud.
and annoying. So
Yeah, whole house just heard that one.
okay, long story short, I'm better.
What do you mean?
Okay.
We're in the studio.
what do you want?
Yeah, with our
Woke up the
with
whole
our
family on
sound
Christmas
sound
Eve.
walls,
Okay,
our nice camera stand, candles.
So yeah, this is completely gotten off topic, but Jack, I've met
You
Jack.
suck at Mark.
Yeah. So
We haven't even gotten through Hayden's yet. Oh my
yeah,
god.
Oh
we
my
still have
goodness.
5 more to go. Okay,
You're all
how
in
did I? So we met first when it was.
Like when we were like 2 years
Was
old,
it
I think.
CC or was it?
Through
Or
Bible
Ba-
study?
Bi-
There's no
I
way you
don't-
guys remember this. Just
There was some
call it good.
random-
Goo goo
yeah.
gaga, move on.
Yeah.
It was another situation, kind of like me and Matthew. Like I've known Jack legit my entire life, basically. Like I can't remember really how we met, but you know we've been bros ever
We'll
since.
like disappear from each other's lives for a little bit and then just kind of like swing back in.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Pendulum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story.
much.
Liam, I feel like. All right, no, we'll just go this way. Matthew, you want to go now?
Goo goo gaga.
Yeah. So.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga.
And then the other time I was at Hayden's house and Liam, you first got like the VR headset or whatever.
I remember.
Yes.
I remember.
And you were doing like horror like things on the VR.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it. I hate horror stuff. But
Yeah.
this guy was just sitting there.
Yeah, that was scary.
But he enjoyed it.
I totally forgot about that. You're totally right.
Yeah.
So then I feel like I didn't see Liam for like, I mean, I saw him like here and there, like when I would go to Hayden's house, Liam would be there. And then like
Like 4 years later.
4 years
we
later,
went the boys trip.
the boys trip, Hayden was like, Liam's coming. I was like, oh, and I remember who Liam was.
Yeah.
So, and then
And then rest
got a
is
lot
history.
closer over the boys trip.
Yep.
So yeah, so I met Liam. Gavin. So Gavin and I ended up being on the same baseball team, but that's not how we first met. Do you remember how we first met?
Absolutely no idea.
Remember we
Probably
took
at Hayden's house somewhere.
Nope, swim lessons together. At the
At Buckner.
yeah.
Oh,
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
nobody cares.
okay.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, but that's just a swimming pool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so me and Gavin took swimming lessons together.
That's
And like we didn't really talk
gonna
much
lie.
at swimming
I
lessons.
don't even remember you from swimming. I don't
Dude.
remember anybody from swimming lessons. I don't remember
Yeah,
my first impressions.
I
of you.
do. We did not like talk much at
That's
during
funny,
swimming
though.
lessons. But then like you joined the baseball team, and I'm like, Hayden knew you. And I was like, where do I know this kid from? And it wasn't until the end of the season that it hit me. I'm like, I took swimming lessons with this guy like 3 years ago.
What?
So random.
Yeah.
How do you remember
That's so
that?
funny.
Bro's got that crazy.
I remember I brought it up to you, and you were like, because
Yeah,
I
I-
asked you, I was like, did you
We've
take?
had this conversation before.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like I've met Gavin earlier, didn't realize who he was, and then I guess the rest is history. Jack met through baseball.
Yeah.
First impression of Jack. Not just how we met, but first impressions. Okay, I'll go back. My first impression of Liam was I don't know how he's handling this horror VR. He must be a tough dude. 'Cause I would probably not sleep for weeks.
Yeah, dude does have a thing with horror movies. Didn't you watch? I specifically remember like you were with some of your other friends and they made you watch a horror movie.
Yeah.
And you came. Then you were like sleeping over like a week later, and you were like, "Dude, I hadn't slept in like a week." And I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "They made me watch a horror movie." I'm like,
Oh my
"Bro,
God.
it's one horror movie." Like,
It was
I-
The Conjuring.
I don't-
That's a scary movie.
I don't even like horror movies that much either, but I don't know if I wouldn't sleep for a week. But
The Conjuring
No.
wasn't that scary. But
Yeah, that was a pretty scary movie. I watched that for the first time.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
maybe Liam's just a
Oh,
baller.
yeah, I legit slept with the light on. That was
is-
tough.
Wow. All right.
And I have this cross in my room,
Yeah.
and I would watch it, and I'd be so scared that it would turn upside down. And like I'd have nightmares that it
That's
would
the
turn
most
upside.
random thing.
Because that's what happens in the movie.
Oh well, I
Yeah.
haven't seen many. horror
Yeah.
movies.
So, and then I know this is off topic, but then like after football games, one of my teams would come over to my house and sleep. He was one of the guys who made me watch Ben, who made me watch the Conjuring, and then like he kept pulling up the nun's face and like
oh my god.
as I'm sleeping, putting it in my face.
That's
So yeah, that wasn't even that long ago. That was like in October during the COVID. So.
I was like, yeah, that was 2 months ago.
It's scary. So I don't know. I don't like horror. So
Okay.
anyways, Liam's a tough guy
That is valid.
for like being able to handle horror movies. Gavin, you were a really good swimmer, and you still are till this day. Because remember,
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
swam
Yeah.
at the boys trip
Yeah.
from like the
Yeah.
island.
The
Almost
islands
across
of the
the whole
cabin.
lake.
Dude is a
Yeah,
baller
so-
swimmer.
My first impression of Gavin is he's a really good swimmer. So yeah,
Yeah, we kind of met at swim lessons.
Yeah. kind of.
I met Gavin. Gavin didn't give a hoot
Yeah,
about
he
me.
met me at swim lessons. I didn't meet him till like baseball
Yeah,
3 years later.
bro's too Hollywood for me.
Yeah.
First impression
To
of
Hollywood,
Jack.
getting my professional level 5 swim lessons in.
You got moved out of mine, so we didn't spend much time together because you were a way better swimmer. You got
Level
advanced.
5s.
Okay.
I don't
Anyways,
think it's a universal rating
Okay.
system. We don't know what level 5 is.
It's like, oh, what's your swimmer rating?
comment what
level
your favorite
five.
level was.
That was
Yeah.
like I don't even know how I remember that. I just remember we had to do 500-meter warm-ups, and I dropped out after like 2 weeks. I was like, no.
This is pointless. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
This is just taking my parents' money.
exactly.
Wow.
Anyways, my first impression of Jack was, well, Hayden said, bro, Jack, he's got a cool house. Like, in a bunch of cool
I
land.
did say
A
that.
bunch of, like, four-wheelers and, like, a pool and, like,
Yeah.
and
was
so
hyping you up.
I was like, Jack's got the stuff, man. So
There you go. There you
Got
go.
the stuff.
that
He's
was
got
my
the
first
stuff.
impression of
All right, at
Jack.
least he's being honest.
But then you hit that game-winning home run. And I was
Yes.
like,
Oh,
The game-
Grand Slam.
The
The
game-
Grand
Grand
slam for the
slam.
win.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that was cool.
Jackson Ball.
Highlight of
Ball.
life right there.
Highlight of
It's all
Jack's
been
entire
downhill
life.
since.
Hit the Grand Slam in Rookie League just after that.
You're driving on
Grand
you, so.
Slam, whoa.
All right, that's
All right, moving on.
moving on. Liam, it's your turn here, bro.
Well, my first impression of Hayden, we met at a volleyball camp that we did, a volleyball thing,
What?
Oh, I
And-
forgot about that.
and I saw him,
Nut.
and I just remember him being just really loud but really funny.
Of
and
course
then
he was
I'm
loud.
like,
Not much has
Of
changed.
course it was loud.
and I'm like, honestly, I can vibe with this guy. He seems really fun. And then we did the same homeschool thing, and then we became friends like instantly after
Yeah.
that. So that was my first impression of you, really.
It's kind of funny how we're going through and like the stories of how we first met are like even different. We're talking about the same people because I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that. You're right because now I remember
Volleyball
that.
camp.
And I thought I thought we first met at BR, but you are right. I didn't. That was like one of those situations, kind of like Matthew and Gavin, where like I
Yeah.
didn't really meet you, but I
Yeah.
just like knew of you then.
Google
Yeah, yeah.
Jack.
And then my first impression of you was just Hayden's friend that came over.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, he seems cool. But
We'll keep him.
yeah, we'll keep him.
You can stay.
And then I just kind of forgot about you until
The
the
boys
summer,
trip,
the
same
boys
thing.
trip.
It's
So
mutual.
then with Gavin, it's funny. We were at a birthday party and I met him.
The
and-
beach, right?
No.
No.
This-
Wait, it was Eddie's birthday party.
You
At
guys-
the
birthday
beach.
party.
It
You
was
don't
at
know
the
each
beach. It was
other.
not.
No, it was not. It was at the park right by their house. But we went to the beach for his sister's birthday.
Ooh.
So, but that's when we were friends. So my first,
Okay.
we were at a birthday party, and him and his brother were wearing these shades, and they're just standing like this. And I'm like, oh, are they just too cool for? Yeah, like that. I just thought he's too cool for everybody. I'm like, get a load of this guy. He's like, who is this guy? And then we became friends with the same group, but like a year earlier than I met you.
Get a load of
So
this
then-
guy.
All right, moving on.
Gavin, you're
Gavin, let's.
All right,
let's
this is
hear
gonna
it.
be fun. Hayden, I met the baseball team. He was like the Four Eyes pitcher who was crazy and looked like he had a twin on the team. Eli.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Who's his twin?
Okay, I'm not
Eli?
gonna cap. I was a baller, bro.
Yeah, he was a baller. He was like he pitched like probably 60 miles an hour, but in Little League it was crazy.
I was a good pitcher. I was.
We were
So
in
he was like
D3 Little League, by the way.
Yeah.
We were not.
No, it wasn't anything crazy.
No, it was quite literally the littlest of the little leagues. But I will admit, for little league,
We took it really
We took
seriously.
it seriously.
yeah, we thought we were the
But we
best.
dominated the league every
We
year.
did. I will admit, our team, like my dad would coach, and I'm not gonna cap. I think we won 6 or 7 years straight, like just the
Probably.
championship, just over and over
We
and
were
over.
big league and a little league.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
That's a good way
The
to put it.
biggest fish in quite a large pond.
Yes.
Whenever I would get on the mound, it would either hit the catcher's glove or the
Hit the
top of the
fen- yeah, the
fence.
top of the
Yeah.
fence.
So
True story.
But yeah, that's my
Dude,
first
up there.
impression of Hayden. Not really much. And then I met him again at the theater group.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And absolute goat on the stage. He had like I was like, man, this kid has such a crazy personality.
Yeah.
Same thing with Liam. Like this man is crazy, super loud, sometimes annoying, but I kind of like it.
I was loud?
No, that was how
Oh,
I saw
okay.
Hayden.
Oh.
That was how I saw Hayden.
But you said same with Liam.
Yeah.
That's like same with your view on him.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Matthew, when did I was
Well,
swim lessons? I
Forgot.
have no idea. Met him at baseball. He was, I mean, he still is built. He was.
Hey, congrats.
That's just like he was the strong man of the team. That's just how I saw
True
him.
story. If we need to
He
beat,
was the buff guy.
somebody up, we're like, go Matthew, deploy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
that's just him. Liam, the first time I remember meeting him is at the beach at the kid's sister's birthday party, and I remember Liam chugged a water bottle. He was like showing us.
Oh, yeah.
He was showing us his special skill where you take a plastic water bottle and chug
Just
it and like
squeeze it,
Yeah.
and then you get
it would go all down him. And I remember watching.
Aldana's
that.
like beautiful six pack.
Yeah, I remember that and just being like, wow, this kid is crazy. And then I met him again at theater, and then we clicked. And then I don't remember my first impressions of you at theater. Just like a nice, chill, like relaxed dude.
What?
Liam.
Oh, Liam.
Why does everybody think I'm talking about someone
Still
else?
on Hayden.
I already went through everybody.
Oh, my bad.
And then yeah, stop zoning out.
Yeah, sorry.
No, Jack. When did I meet you? Probably theater. Oh, I met it on the baseball team.
Yeah.
He was the fast kid.
Yeah, you were fast.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him and Hayden got into an argument about who was faster, and our coach made them race across the field, and Jack like beat him by a mile.
It was like 3 whole lengths. Yeah, it was.
I remember that and just thinking, wow, this kid is like.
Do you want to say something? Add on to that. Take your chance to say something about that.
Why don't we go right now?
That's-
We'll be right back.
Yeah, let's go right now.
Cut to commercial.
Take 2.
No,
With
I'm not
15
gonna.
minutes,
I'm not
you
gonna
can
say
see
it's not true,
15
even though that it is.
But yeah, I remember Jack being the fast kid, and then in theater he still was when he would always turn off the AC right away.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot it.
All right, and then my first impressions: Hayden again, too young to remember.
Goo goo gaga.
Jinx, young
What?
Coke. Okay. Matthew, I remember
Gross.
being the good catcher on the team.
Yeah.
I remember we kept putting this guy named like TJ, and I'm like, this guy sucks.
about that
Can we
kid.
please put in Matthew again? And he was like TJ was like, he was a cool dude. He was like never like talked, and I was like I don't know. So I was like, oh, like Matthew is like
Just
a better
wouldn't move his
version.
glove and then the ball would go right by.
Exactly.
Or it'd hit his glove and just fall.
Yeah, Matthew was the
and
go-to
like,
catcher.
bang, yeah. Or he always wore like an anti-social social club like hoodie, and I was like, oh, that is so lame.
All right.
I don't even know. I'm just dissing on TJ. I'm not even like boosting Matthew. But
Okay.
yeah. And then Liam, I remember the theater group. I mean, I met like a lot of people that day. It was my first day. I just
Yeah.
remember Liam. I was like, this is a really chill guy. He seems pretty cool. So
Yeah.
like we can be friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gavin, complete opposite. I remember meeting him. I think we still played on different teams. And Hayden was friends with his parents, and so he was already able to like walk up and like they were already best friends and stuff.
Yes!
What?
Shiny hoot hoot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That felt like someone, like-
my goodness.
Oh, it's almost a Nundo. No way.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, that's actually really cool. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Okay, and then I remember like we were going over, and you mentioned that he was like not a Bears fan, but well, that too. But you mentioned
That's
he was
what
a
you
Cubs
like.
fan.
This is my new friend. He loves the opposite team that we love. Just so you know.
That was the first thing he said, yeah, and I was just like, ugh, who's this like weird like skinny kid? Like he likes the Cubs, like this is so weird. And then but then we became best buds after that. Obviously, only went uphill from there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All
So
right.
the Cubs won the World Series. Well, that was actually before that.
that was well, yeah.
That was like-
That was the
like
same-
10
that was the
years
same-
ago, I think, right?
that was
like back when-
2016.
Yeah.
That's great. That was.
Why am I bringing this up? This is so irrelevant.
Okay, but let's head over and let's just quickly talk about. I can't focus with Matthew. I'm out here texting people picture of Pokemon.
Dude, we have a Pokemon group
He
chat.
had to
What day is it,
send
bro?
the catch.
Shiny hoot
Oh,
hoot
Hayden's
caught with my
cousin's
last
got me.
ball in the middle of the podcast.
This doesn't mean cut out.
No, you.
Sorry.
Please keep my catch.
Yeah.
In the
We have to. When he
podcast.
goes, when he just goes,
I will-
yes.
Okay, so
keep
moving
that.
on. Yeah, we will. We're moving on here. Let's head over to like New Year's. We'll kind of like wrap in like resolutions
Very
and like what
quickly,
we
very
did very
quickly.
quickly.
Very quickly.
Starting off at the top, I actually went up north with Gavin, hung out with some friends and my girlfriend. We were at my girlfriend's cabin, so we got to hang out up there, have a good time, and you know, me and Gavin actually hosted Family Feud for their family, so it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And we, you know, got some New Year's celebrating in, and got to watch Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt. Never had seen it before. It was a good movie. Would recommend it. And yeah, happy New
Guess
Year.
what? It's actually better than some of the worst Marvel movies.
That is true.
That's, yeah.
I can attest to that.
That is crazy. Continue.
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, New
What
Year's.
about resolutions?
Oh, yeah.
Or any goals.
Actually, I would just say, like, you and, well, obviously you because you're a psycho, but you know, no, trust me, it's a good psycho. It's, we're talking about, like, working out. So,
Okay.
so I definitely want to work out more because I play a lot of tennis. Like, I'm going to college to play
Like
tennis.
weights or like
So yeah,
training?
working out like weights wise because I play so much tennis, which is a lot of like physical training, but I don't have enough muscle, so I need to work out more.
That's a good goal.
Talk
Big
to
I
me.
respect that. Damn me up for that.
Talk you too.
Oh, wow, the glazing is insane.
I don't know what I do, honestly.
Continue.
Oh, okay. For me, New Year's, I just kind of just hung out, you know. Didn't really do anything.
You didn't do anything? Like, no, you hung out with some friends.
Nah,
Not even
You
like
didn't?
watch the ball drop.
that went to bed.
Oh, the ball drop was intense.
Oh, I heard there's like a lot of.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's not bring that up.
Yeah,
let's not bring
let's
that
not
up.
bring
Yeah,
it. Oh, we'll
no,
tell you
skip
after.
that
We'll
part,
tell you
yeah.
after.
We'll skip that part.
Anyway, yeah,
Another
let's
team
not have to
brain
cut out
cut.
anything.
Yeah.
All right. New Year's resolution though, or goals. I want to try and get to like 200 pounds by March.
That's
But honestly, I'm gonna aim to try to do it by the end of like, or the start of like, or the beginning of February.
You just spilled.
What?
You just spilled.
Where?
More drink on yourself.
Oh, it's not even noticeable.
Oh my gosh. This keeps happening.
And
Okay,
then,
continue.
my other resolution is just take nothing. When I take a shower, it has to be a cold shower. So
Okay.
Oh.
I respect that.
Don't you already do that?
That's,
I stopped when the winter kind of hit,
Okay,
Ah,
that is.
and
okay,
I
that
did them
makes sense.
periodically.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna.
Cold showers in the winter are rough.
Yeah.
cold showers anytime are rough.
Okay,
well,
that's
in
true.
the summer they're okay. Like
Yeah.
it's just like a plunge in the lake or something.
We
Yeah.
should do a podcast where we talk about the benefits of cold showers.
Cold showers.
An entire podcast about benefits of cold showers. Would you guys
Actually, there's so many like Gary Vee. Everybody's already talked about
Yeah,
it.
that's
So
true.
Alright.
nobody's gonna
Gary
gain
Vee.
anything from us talking about it.
Okay, Liam.
I just went up north over the weekend for New Year's. Went bowling, got sushi.
Oh
hung
yeah,
out in the
you went
hot
with, up
tub.
with.
Yeah, just had a great time. And then I don't have any resolutions. I kind of gave up on those. My habits just kind of stay the same, and I'm just gonna keep riding that boat. So
All right, that's
Yeah.
valid. That's valid.
Gavin.
Oh, my turn. I believe it or not went up north with Hayden. No, we didn't really do much. We just like the night of New Year's Eve, we watched the ball drop, which was in Eastern time, so we watched it at 11.
Yep.
Then we talked, like played the game.
Yep.
Watched Tomorrow War, and like while we're watching Tomorrow War, we're like, oh, it's midnight. Happy New Year!
And
And that was it. We just
resumed
finished the movie,
Nice.
went to bed.
W.
But yeah, New Year's goals probably honestly similar to Hayden's. Like, try to hit the gym more, get into that habit, and stop procrastinating the homework.
Okay, that's
that
valid.
was tough the
Valid.
first semester.
First semester of Gavin
First
in
semester,
college.
I procrastinated my term project till the last week when I'd already like gone home. That was so annoying. I had to like. I'm not doing that again, basically.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Let's see. All my plans kind of fell through. All like the party I was going to go to got canceled. So me and a bunch of guys just went to our friend's house and we played Wii Sports until 2 a.m.
nice.
That's the most valid.
That is a
response,
W, though.
Yeah,
That's a
we
W.
we tried beating all the records that were on it. I think we beat like 12, and then same
Wow.
thing as Gavin. We just like looked down like, oh, it's like 12:30. Happy New Year, and then
There you go.
just kind of moved on. And for resolutions, probably learn to play guitar.
Hey, that's
So
a
I
W.
have-
I love
have
guitar.
one, but I've
I
never,
like that. I
used
like
it.
that.
Don't you kind of want to do that too? Or was it you?
I know a few chords.
Yeah, you'd be a strummer sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
We're
way to
gonna be a Pokemon
podcast,
response.
but all right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest. How is it 2024 already?
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of
actually
wild.
bad.
It's just
Dude.
what you know.
Connor thought it was 2025, bro.
How?
I mean, to be fair,
I
I
don't
have
know.
been living in 2024 for the past like few months where I felt like.
Also, when you're
Bro,
like,
I'm still in like
when you're like
2022.
class of 2024, you like.
Well,
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but it's also just wild because it's like it feels like I've seen so many on Instagram like, oh, this event happened this many years ago,
Oh, yeah.
and like, dude, they're crazy. Like, so I don't even know them off the top of my head, and I don't want to get flamed in the comments, so I'm not gonna say them. But like,
Yeah, I was about to say one. I was
yeah,
like,
there's some that I'm like, there's no way that was that many years ago, and then I like look it up on Google. I'm like, holy crap, that album was actually released that many years ago.
Life of Pablo was almost 8 years ago.
I know that's
which
crazy.
is ridiculous.
That's insane.
That's even like the Will Smith Oscars thing. That was like almost 3 years ago now. Or
The,
something?
the slap?
Yeah,
2? Oh,
Really?
2 years ago.
oh,
or two.
It's turning
Still
3 this year.
turning 3 this year.
this
That-
might be controversial.
It's
I might
aged
need to
well.
cut it out.
Yeah, it's going well for both
Do you
sides.
guys believe COVID was 5 years ago?
Well,
4 years ago. What?
5.
March.
2019.
Oh, you were right.
No, it's
Well,
the end of
Oh,
2019.
it was the end
Yeah,
of 2019. But
it
like,
started in March of 2020.
2020, yeah.
March 15th, 2020.
But still, 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's
Yeah.
insane. Okay,
I'm
that's
so
got
Like, after, I feel like after
That's
that
a different
moment in my life-
podcast.
After that moment in my life, everything just like sped up so much.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It feels that does not feel like that long ago.
Yeah, I'm still expecting to wake up in 2019. Like,
That's
oh,
fair.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's 2020.
Woo! Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
well,
fast.
that's about it, guys. I smashed my hand on the door today while I was going poop, and that's how we're going to end the podcast. Thank you,
All right.
everybody, for listening.